Welcome back to the channel, guys, and today we continue with the garden bar. The film has been a little bit haphazard, but hopefully we can bring it all back in together now. I'm not really sure where we are with various videos that I've recorded. So we're on to the stage of building the bar. I'll show you at the end of the LED video. We were just putting the battening around, so we put really substantial battening behind. And we've used, this is scaffold plank we're using here. If I just bring you in a bit. This is scaffold plank we're using. And what we've done is we've sanded them down and these varnished them. So you can see that. Now if we go outside, you can see we've got a little bit of a production line going on. So you can see what we got over there. Let's just put that down a bit so you can see it. So over here we have a scaffold plank that's just been sanded and varnished. And now we're also getting the pallet wood ready for the walls, because we're going to use the pallet wood for wood, pallet wood for the walls. So V has broken up a few pallets. We've got a special pallet tool and we'll show you that later, because we've got to do some more pallets at some stage. But what we're doing now is taking the rough edges off, and then we're going to lightly sand it before we burn it. And I'm currently in the garage. What I'm doing is I'm making some brackets to actually hold the pallet wood, some brackets to hold the scaffold planks together, and so they are fixed to the wall as well. Now what I've done is we bought this like steel, plated steel with like lots of holes, and it's just with one long bar, and I've worked out, there's a bit of pallet wood. You can see that, hopefully, yeah, you can see that. There's a bit of pallet wood there, and that's the wood that we're using for the batten. So the idea is that will screw onto the batten, and it will also screw onto the scaffold plank as well. I'm going to keep on saying scaffold plank because I'm going to say pallet wood a lot, I know. And that's going to fix it, so that will attach it so it's all tight to the wall. It doesn't have to be super strongly mounted, but it does have to be done nicely. And also, obviously, when you cut this metal, it becomes very sharp on the edges. You can see there that. I don't know if I bring that right into the camera there, hopefully you can see how sharp that is. And what I've done is a little bit of just dressing it, just make it nice, neat and tidy. So it doesn't have to be perfect, but it does have to be. I don't want anybody hurting themselves when they come into it. You know, if they set the bar and cut some clothes, cut their fingers or something. So literally, I'm just literally, can you see that? I'm going to bring you in a little tiny bit closer. So you're right down visible. So all I'm doing is on this is I'm just taking the edges off it. I'm not trying to reshape it. I'm literally just making it so it's nice and smooth. And with gloves on, I'm just rubbing, because you can feel it pull like there. I can just feel it pull there a bit and there. And that's what it's going to do to, you know, someone who touches it maybe. And no matter what you do, someone is going to put their fingers on it, and they probably be one of the grandchildren, and we don't want that. So just taking the edges off, and you notice the movement I'm doing. I'm sort of, if the curve goes that way, I'm going that way, and it just makes it easier to make a nice curve. I'll do the same on this one. And while I'm doing that, I'm also twisting it like that as well, just to sort of take off any sharp edges. And that's all I want to do. I don't want to, I'm not looking for anything more than that. I've done all the rest already, so we're not going to bore you with watching loads and loads of this. And that, I think, feels quite nice now. Yeah, so if I bring that back up to the camera, you can see, you know, that is I don't think that's going to cut anything anymore. And I've already done that end. So that's us finished with the brackets now. And the next thing to do is move back into the other room. And here we are back in the bar. And you can see now I'm going to offer up the bracket to make sure it fits. And we've spaced them out equally along the pallets, along the scaffold planks. I keep on saying pallets, I've got to stop it. And we're going to just screw it into the, I am going to screw it into the battening and then into the scaffold planks. But I'll speed it up here now because we'll get on to the next bit. Right, okay, so we're now at the point where we're going to start burning some wood. We've bought this kit. Goes up to a normal bottle. Closed. So we're going to try it now. Never done this before, so it's a bit of a lesson. Alright, so if I just hold that down there. Tell you what.
That helps,
Right.
doesn't it? Yeah.
Right.
So anybody watching, you have to turn the gas on.
Alright. Right.
That's lit.
So that's lit. I've got to turn it, again, I've got to turn the gas on. So like a two-man job this, right? So V's scared of the flame. So,
I'm not scared of the flame, Mark. The match wasn't working.
Here we go.
See?
Now that is quite crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, I think that's about right though.
Yeah. So you saw that.
Yeah.
That's
That's all we want to do is just pick up
Yeah.
the natural
yeah,
wood grain, which is what
yeah.
we've done.
I think that's done really well.
I think just watch it on the edges because you don't want all the edges dark like that.
Yeah.
But
Well,
obviously as you go along, you'll get better at it.
yeah.
Yeah, perfect.
Well, so we've just done the first toe to make sure we're happy with what we're doing, and that's the sort of look we're going for. I think that's going to look all
Mark
right.
said it was Mark's idea to stagger the corners because they're all going to be slightly different lengths as you go up because obviously nothing's square. And actually, I think this is a really nice look because it would be really hard to get the whole lot really square. This way, you don't go worry about it.
Yeah, it looks a little bit rustic again, doesn't
Well,
it?
we want it a bit rustic, don't we?
Yeah.
So, and then we're going to varnish on top of this, aren't we? We've got a clear varnish, just to protect it, really.
Just to seal in
Yeah.
the burn as well.
Yeah, and I think it will take on another look again. Although it's I've bought a satin varnish, so it won't be shiny, but it will have a sheen to it, but not shiny.
Yeah.
Nice, right?
Yeah.
Next.
Right, another day draws to an end. We've accomplished quite a bit, really. I'm going to show you what it's looking like now. This is the hardest bits, really, I suppose, because we're going to think about how we're going to deal with the light switch there. I think we're probably going to remove it and have it surface mounted. And over the far side, you can see where we are there. Over the far side, the LED box is going to be, I'm going to figure out how we're going to mount that as well. Now the back we're going to have mirrors, so we're going to work out now how to cut mirror tiles, something we've never done as well. Lots and lots of things we're learning. But you can see how the seats look now. They sit underneath nicely. And I think that is going to look really, really good as you sort of look at that. That's going to go all where all you can see nothing done on the top yet. That will be all burnt wood. And then we'll have like signs and bits and pieces around as well, and all the bar stuff will be up here. So I think we're getting on quite well. What we'll do is we're going to continue this video. It's a very long process, so we'll continue the video and come back to it next week when we do a bit more, so you can see how we're progressing. Well, here we are. It's a little bit further on there. It's a couple of weeks later, not a couple of, just a week. It's quite a few weeks later. We've made quite a lot of progress and forgotten to film the majority of it, so I'm going to take you in and give you a catch-up. And like I said, here we are a few weeks later, so I'm going to take you around now and show you what we've done. As you can see, we've come quite a way. We had a little party in here the other night, so we've stocked up the bar a little bit. As you can see, this is the pallet wood. We've gone up as far as where we're getting our pallets from. They've ran out, so we've got to wait because obviously we've got the rest of that to finish. We come round. We've bought some nice little touches. We've got a nice little ice machine there. We managed to find a little sweet dispenser for, the bubblegum dispenser. Started putting the mirrors on the back. We haven't finished yet because we've got to do these areas here. We haven't cut them yet. So we've got that to do. Then we come round. We found a fruit machine going locally for £80, so we thought we'd just have to buy it. And you can see we've continued the pallet wood across. I think it's going very good. And obviously, we've run out of pallet wood now, so we've got to wait to get some more. And over this side, the plan is I'm going to have a virtual window. Now that's a project we'll do separately, and that should look quite good. The WLED install, we've moved over to this side now. We had all sorts of problems when it was over there, so we've moved over to here, and we've got the little table arcade you saw. That's the one with no sound, but we've actually found it. And it's not too bad because when you've got music playing in here, you don't hear the sounds from it anyway. It's got vibration working, so I'm quite happy with that. I'll probably open it up again at some stage and see if I can't suss out on the motherboard what's wrong. I think it's possibly just a dry joint, but we'll worry about that at a later stage. And it's just coming together. There's a lot of pallet wood needs to be done. But on the whole, I think you will agree, it's not looking too bad, is it, from what we started? What do you think? Tell us in the comments down below. Anyway, I am going to say that's it now for this video. They have been a bit sporadic, and this one certainly jumped forward quite a bit in time. But we've enjoyed doing it. And if you've enjoyed watching it, please consider subscribing to the channel and see more bits and pieces as we get on with it. And give us a like. And hopefully we'll see you in the next video. And if you haven't done so, pop over and have a look at our other channel, Footsteps and Tire Tracks. Alright, see you in the next video, guys. Look after yourselves. Bye.